Hey, Christ Presbyterian, wanted to give you a quick update on where we are at with the news that the state will begin to slowly open up over the next few months. Our elders met the other day to discuss what that means for us in terms of moving back toward in-person worship. And we've gotten input from several doctors in our area, as well as all the public information that's available to us with the Department of Health. And we've tried to gather as much data as possible. And of course, nothing is going to go back to the way it was before for a little bit. I'm sure you know that. And of course, the cases in Habersham County seem to be on the rise right now, as well as to our south in Hall County. So we're mindful of that as well, that just because our state seems to be opening some doesn't necessarily mean that Habersham is in the same position. So with all that in mind, we are currently, our hope is to move toward in-person worship around the middle of May. At the earliest, it would be May 10th, could be May 17th, could be after if we deem that needs to happen. We'll give you plenty of notice and instruction on how we're going to do this. What we're going to do is limit the number of people who will be in our building to about 50. And we will have you sign up. We'll come up with a method for you signing up to tell us that you're going to be here. We'll have 3 different worship times during a Sunday. You can let us know when you want to show up. And we'll make sure that we have chairs grouped appropriately and spaced out so that we abide by the social distancing protocols for our state. Of course, we'll have all the hand sanitizer and we'll clean things between services, all of that. We will, of course, continue to tell our older folks and folks who have compromised immune systems, until the state officials give us a little bit more of an all clear on that. We'll continue the live stream, and we would encourage you to stay home and stay sheltered and safe. And we won't provide a nursery, but we will shorten our services a little bit to accommodate for that. We know that it's a lot to ask for parents with young children to wrangle those children for an hour and a half. We'll shoot for about an hour, which means that I'm going to have to preach a little bit less after not seeing you for a month and a half. So it's a tall order, but we'll give it a go. And I am looking forward to just being in the room together, worshiping again. We'll come up with a way to do communion in a way that's hygienic and safe. And that's the goal. We're shooting toward middle May, being back together in smaller groups with plenty of distance. And of course, we'll give you all the protocols and rules and what we're trying to do when the time gets here. But I wanted to throw that out there just so that you know that A, we're thinking about it, and B, this is our tentative plan. Now, of course, anything can change that, and we'll be sure to communicate it. But we wanted to have something in mind for all of us as we look forward to getting back together again. For now, this Sunday, we'll continue to have our online worship service, the live stream. Hope you'll join us for that, and we'll continue to try to stay in touch through our Zoom community group meetings and Bible studies, etc. And anyway, that's what's going on. If you have any questions or you have any comments or concerns, I highly encourage you to get in touch with me. I want to hear from you and hear more of your thought process and would love to just hear how you're doing. But I'm looking forward to us getting back together and worshiping our King in fellowship, even though it will be different than we're used to. Hopefully, we're able to incrementally get back to normal over the next few months. Let's pray to that end. So hope you guys have a great weekend.